Hey guys, Merry Christmas, welcome back to Warren McLevasson. Today I thought I'd do a little bit of a video. I'm going to be painting these guys up. That's the Devastator squad for my Legions Imperialis Blood Angels. I'm hoping that they're going to end up looking a little bit like these bad boys. You know, they look really cool. I've already got a load painted up and built and ready and on the bases. So yeah, today I fancy doing a few more. I'm going to make this video, see how it goes. I've noticed a small mistake when I was painting with the airbrush, and unfortunately I've seemed to have missed a couple. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to touch up here with the Blood Angels red, just down the side of him there like that. There's a few of them that have got a little bit of paint missing. I was obviously a bit quick with the airbrush, I think, and I missed a few little tiny bits. I don't think I'll see this when I wash them and get them finished, especially on the top, because I do hit them with a bright red highlight at the end. These are zenithal highlighted from black up to white with the airbrush, and then they get a Blood Angels red airbrush as well. So the rest are okay. So let's seal that back up. The first colour I'm going to be doing, as you can see here already, is black. I like to use the Vallejo model colour black. It just seems to give a little bit more, even though I've thinned it down in the pot with airbrush thinner. It seems to give it a little bit, it seems to cover more, you know. Covers better with one coat than with the Games Workshop equivalent, Chaos Black or whatever it's called, Abaddon Black. What I'm doing with my Blood Angels here is I like to have a little bit nod back towards my 40k army that I mentioned in the last video. That's the Flesh Tearers. So what I do is I give the shoulder pad on this arm, I give it a black shoulder pad. I could have got away probably with both shoulder pads, but I didn't want to lose the flavour of the Blood Angels. So just a nice little bit of black on there, and then that's that one done, and then we'll mash on with the rest of these. I'm using a fairly large brush here because it's a fairly large area. Obviously if you're doing like the tactical marines or whatever, you might want to use a smaller brush, like a 00 or 000. I have got them ready just in case it's needed. But with the missile launcher, guys, these missile launchers are such a big piece. They can be slapped on. So yeah, how's your Christmas been, guys? Got a box of rhinos for Christmas today, and a box of what they're called, Storm Eagle gunships, you know, and a few of the little bits and bobs, and I got the 15 Space Marine, what they call the intercessors, with jump packs. Nice 3 boxes of them as well today. So yeah, I'll be bashing them up and making them into Vanguard, Vanguard veterans for my Blood Angels. I with the Legions Imperialis stuff, I was very lucky. I bought 2 starter sets, sold the Solar Auxilia side, and a friend of mine was had bought a box and was umming and ahhing about what he was going to do with the Space Marines, and he painted his Solar Auxilia as prisoners, as convicts, in their orange uniforms, because when he used to play guard with me, he used to use what were they called, the 40k conscripts, that's the word, isn't it? Conscripts is what he used to play, and so he did really well with playing them. He used to play like 60 or 70 of them in like 1,000 points or whatever, and it was always funny to see how he managed to get them done quite well. So there you go, that's them all done. What I actually like to do as well on the Sergeant while I'm here is the little Auspex thing. I like to just paint that a bit black, and obviously underneath, watch out for his hand, it's very difficult to see. This guy as well, so that's that. And then the underneath, where's the underneath? There's the underneath. It's not moulded very well, but yeah, you know, at this sort of scale, who's caring? And then while I'm here, I'm going to do the plasma gun, guys. So a little bit of black on the gun, in the front, like that. Just watching out where his arm meets the gun. I find when painting base colours on these guys, that a larger brush actually seems to work a little bit easier. Okay, it just, I don't know, a little brush seems to, you don't seem to get that much paint on the brush, and it seems to not flow very well off the brush, if you know what I mean. So I like to use a larger brush and just be a little bit careful, especially on the backpack here, like that, and then like that, and then just hit him like that there. Okay, then once I've done this, what I'll do is I'll go back to this first Space Marine, and I should be okay to put a little touch of yellow onto the white onto the Sergeant's plume. I've got some white here from yesterday, but I have the feeling that that won't be any good. Oh, where's my white paint? I haven't got my white paint out. Where's my white paint? There it is. Again, game colour, white. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to dollop. I only need a little bit. I might do all the Sergeants in this one because this is going to be quite a bit. So I'll dollop a little bit in here. Again, I've thinned this a little bit down with airbrush medium, but I just like to add a little bit of water to white. This one seems to be, it flows quite nicely from the brush. So again, there's better than Games Workshop's ceramite white. This is just for the little quiff. Oh shit, I hate his weapon on his gun. Sorry, on his helmet. And then I'll hit that with contrast yellow, which again I seem to have misplaced. I'm doing quite well today with this video, aren't I? You know, I don't know what I've done with that. It should have been here. Yeah. And now obviously I'm looking for it, I can't see it. There it is. There we go. So I'll put that there. So obviously, just touch a little paint, and then just a little bit on his helmet. Again, I'm not doing a massive amount of details on this, guys. That was just a big slob there. Did you see that? I'll go back and I'll correct that a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch brushes now, because like I was saying, sometimes you just need a smaller brush, and this one is an old brush, because it's not even got any numbers and letters on it anymore. It's a 000 from Newton, Winsor & Newton. This is 000, so this is a little bit easier. Just touch up there. I'll have to touch up the bottom. It won't be a problem with that backpack, because what I'll do is I'll just when I go over the highlight at the end, after it's been washed and everything, I'll hit him up with a highlight on that spot where it's white, and it'll just finish that off nicely. So that's that done. I'm going to put these there out the way because I'm not doing anything with these guys. The next colour is I like to add a little bit of gold to them, just to make them look like Blood Angels. So again, a little bit of Retribution armour and just a dollop in the middle. Again, thinned. I thin them all when I put them in these dropper bottles, especially the Games Workshop stuff. You know, it's nice and thick colour and It's actually a really nice colour. So what I do is on the belt buckles, there is a little bit of a spot there. So I just give them a little bit of gold on the ones that I can see. So I mean these ones here. One, that one, that one, that one. I don't think you see it when they're all on the base, but it just makes me feel like they've got a little bit of colour. I'll hit these guys up as well because these are also pretty quick to do. Obviously the guys with the plasma guns or the bolt guns, they've got them in front of them so you don't see them that much. So we just add a little tip on the belt buckle there, and also on the sergeant's there's a little bit of a brace across the front of his chest. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give that a little line of gold, just like that. Yeah, there's another one here, eh? Grab this guy. Oh, this guy's got his rocket launcher across his chest. This is the one that my mate built while he was deciding whether he was going to paint them. He's done that one as well, so we won't do that one. This guy here is one of mine. Obviously I got the infantry from him, so he's obviously not paid that much attention when he's been building them that they've got the right arm on the right model, but it's not a bother. With this scale you don't see it anyway. So what we do is I just dub it on the belt buckle like that, just a little bit. That's a plasma guy, and then like that, and then like that. And then once they've got a little bit of colour on their belt buckles, that's me done for the gold. I don't want too much gold on these. So that's plasma guy. So rinse the brush out. Okay, and these guys go over here because I'm not painting them right now. What I'm going to do on the plasma guns as well is on the plasma coils, I like to go in and just splodge a bit of white on the top. Yeah, first at the front like that, because then I come back in with the contrast blue, aromatic blue or something I think it's called, and then I just give it a really nice blue touch. And as you can see on this guy here, where is he there? This guy here has got his arms moulded into the weapon. I've just seen something I missed as well. So what I do is I just touch the front of it with white, but not the whole thing. So it actually looks like it's a bit of a shadow when you look down on it from now. I actually, with the black, forgot to do the back of the plasma guns. So I'll just touch that in like that. I did that yesterday as well when I was painting all the assault marines. Forgot to do one side of them. So that's them done like that now. And then what I'm going to do is I then hit the metal bits of the weapons. I'll leave them power weapons. I won't touch them. This guy goes on here. These are also been thinned, but not a lot. Metallics I tend not to thin down too much. And then I take a little bit of the paint on my brush, and I take my paper and I just wipe a little bit off. Yeah, and then I just like to quickly wipe over the metals. It's like a bit of a wet dry brush, you know, because then you get some of the darks, some of the black bits stay on, and you get like a little deep highlight. So there we go. That's that one, that one, that one. And then turn them around. Obviously there's two sides to these guys, same as the plasma guns. And then I just touch on the rockets and the back, and then this front bit here. Sergeant there. Touching up that bit of white that I splodged, just touch it with a silver. And again there, a bit on there. There's not a lot on these guys that needs to be metallic, you know. Okay, and then the top of them as well, just a little bit like that, just in case I missed anything. There we go. The plasma guns, again, beep, like that. Not a lot, just a little bit, just around the plasma coils. And then if this side has dried, no it hasn't, I'll grab this guy then, and I'll just like over his missile launcher. Yeah. And then also what I've got there is I've got his, I made a mistake with the white, so I'll touch up that. While I'm on about the white, another thing I forgot to do is on the screen of the sergeant's little thing in his hand, Auspex I think it is, I just put a dot of white on there. Yeah, because then I had the a green, what's it called, Spirit Stone? No, that's the red one, isn't it? I'll have a look in a minute what the green special colour was called. The one that's already, oh no, they're not red. What was that colour? A Waystone green. I then splodge a little bit of that on it, and that will then give it like a green glow. All right, and then what I do is I've got here a pot of 50-50 Nuln oil and contrast medium. Yeah, and then this goes all over the models, and then once that's dried, I then come back with the Iron Warriors. Yeah, Iron Warriors on the metal, just a little bit, not a lot, and then I hit the plasma coils with, I think it's aromatic blue. What's it called, this one? Erythmic blue. Ethermatic blue on the plasma coils. Evil Sun Scarlet on the top of the lines of the Space Marines. So what you get then is you get like a really nice highlight on them. I don't know if you can see that, but you get a really nice highlight on them at the top and stuff like that. So when you're looking down on them, they do look really, really red. I've done that quite a lot on the models, so it works really well. So that's how I paint my Blood Angels. I'm going to continue. I'm going to put the video out. I'll post this this afternoon, I think. Thanks for watching. Cheers, boys. Merry Christmas. See you again soon.